guys, this video is not off to a good start, and I understand that. Are you ready? We're going to review books today. Hey Dad, we're going to review books. Do you want to review books? Do you want to review books? Shall we do something else? Or do you want to sleep? Are you going to go sleep? Or do you want to review books with me? No? Okay then, off you go. Do you want to go to the window? Do you want to go to the bed? Go to the bed. We are on the bed. Hi guys, my name is Zena, but you know that. But what you don't know is the room I am in. I am in my bedroom. You should probably know that. Few things I want to go through before I start this video, which if you can tell already, I'm going to review books. For the last couple of weeks and a few days, I went to Scotland, which is part of the reason why I haven't been uploading, but also because I've been restricted to once a month. I've decided to do that, so don't go questioning. I thought there was a cat at the door, but the cat's in the window, so that's fine. Like I said, I was in Scotland. It was fun. Few things I'm going to tell you about. Scotland was only boys in a certain area I went were really cute. The other boys in the other place really weren't. Also there were a lot of dogs, and I have a slight tiny fear of dogs who can jump, so that wasn't very good, but they're on leads. Also I felt really small. I am small. I always feel small because everyone else in my family is really tall. But I've just felt small because there's so many mountains, and I was with the tall people of my family, not the short people. I also got some candy and a few shirts and clothing and new boots and other stuff. I also got some new bags. That's all I can remember. I did try and refilm this video a few times, but I was having a bad day, so in the end I just gave up and watched Friends. Because that's what cool kids do. Yay. So, for today's video, I am going to be reviewing 3 books from the same series. If you can guess which books I'm talking about, thumbs up to you, but you probably can't. So I'm going to review these 3 books. I want to make them look nice, but I can't do anything nice. I'm going to review Divergent, Insurgent and Allegiant. If you could tell, you probably couldn't, because I'm using my phone to film. I've stopped using my laptop for the fact it won't fit on what I'm using as a stand. But I stopped using that because it's bad quality. I do have a camera, but right now it's out of charge. And I just suddenly decided to do this video, and I wouldn't have enough time to charge it, then edit it and then upload it and still have dinner and go to sleep and everything else. So I just decided to use my phone for the simpler things in life. Hopefully if I can figure out how I'm going to edit this will go by very easy. Good for me. Okay, so on to the books. First book, I'm going to do Divergent, the first book in the series. So, cover, I'm going to bring it up close. That's the front, that's the side, and that's the back. I like these style covers, these ones with the symbols. I've also got the Allegiant version one and the 4 version, but that's in my locker, otherwise I would have bought that. But it's my locker right now. But it is my own. I just stopped leaving books in my locker. Anyway, as I was saying, I just like these covers more than the other one. These ones, I think these were maybe the first ones, but these are more recent ones and I just prefer them. On the blurb, it says, Beatrice Pryor is on the brink of a decision that will change her life. Okay, so what happens is, Beatrice Pryor, as we all know who is Triss, she lives in this farm in Chicago, like future Chicago. Spoiler, because we don't find that out till Legion. But she lives in a future Chicago. I can't speak. She lives in the future, that place in America, and they have this aptitude test which decides which faction you're going into. and she gets more than 3 factions, but she could say it's illegal. And she then leaves her family to go to one of those factions she got, and there she learns how to fight and kick and punch and use a knife. And we discover Peter loves butter knives, and then there's all of a sudden this attack on Abnegation, and she goes to try and save her family, but that doesn't work because her parents die. And I guess that's what happens. Apart from somewhere in the story, she falls in love with her initiate instructor, who also came from Abnegation, but he was 2 years older than her. His name is Thor, also known as Tobias. And we discover he's called Thor because of the amount of fears he's have. And I prefer the book version of the story, mainly because I always prefer the books than movies, and the book came first in this case, and it just tells the actual story events of how it went and stuff. So if you want to read the book, I got it in Asda for free something, but in normal bookstores it's about £8 in UK. I think I got this from Asda though, and it's very tattered now. It's got tea stains. Coffee stains, I should say. I hate tea. I'm not British, am I? Did you like the first book? Did you like it? Did you not like it? How can you not like it? You cannot be my cat then. Oh. You're gonna leave me now. You're gonna leave me. Gonna leave me. Or you're gonna look at the cute guy outside. I didn't say that. Okay, I've got a lot of cat hair on me now. Why do you always shed? My cat's in London, if you couldn't tell. I talk to my cat a lot. Not that cat, I talk to my other cat, the black cat, but the black cat's in that room, and that room is currently having a boiler replaced, so. Bing. Second book. Insurgent. I think this one might be my favourite, because I hate Elysium, because I'm not going to spoil that, and I'm just not really sure if I like Divergent or Insurgent more, but Insurgent. And the cover that I've got looks like this, and then sideways, and then you've got the blurb, which is, I think, a lot shorter than the first one. It says, Triss has survived a brutal attack on her former family. Okay, so in this one, the outcasts, which now include Triss, Tobias, Caleb, her brother, and Marcus, Tobias's dad, and then you've got Peter, butter knife guy. I'm gonna call him butter knife Peter. Butter knife Peter. They saved Thor from this Divergent serum that controls them, but Thor isn't actually Divergent, but they don't learn that out until the next book. I'm going to come back to that later because I've had fights with people over this. But they go to Amity, and then they go to the Factionless, and then they go to Erudite. No, they go to Candor, then they go back to Dauntless. Then Triss goes to Erudite whilst everyone else goes to Abnegation. And then Triss goes to Abnegation with Peter. For Peter at some point joined Erudite, but he isn't a traitor, he's just a jerk. And at some point Caleb became the traitor. So I hate Caleb now. And then Triss goes to Amity again. And then with Christina and Marcus, Tobias' dad. And then the rest of the Factionless and Dauntless go and have an attack, I think it is. And then they unleash this video. This is the Triss and Christina part of it. They unleash this video, and yeah, it then scatters their whole world, and next thing you know, Triss is in jail again. She gets into jail a few times in this book. jailers outright building, you could say. There are also people in this book who you don't get to meet in the movie, like Fernando and Susan and so good. This is the third book in the Divergent series. It's not, it's just candy. It's American candy, then that counts because they were written by American authors and this is American and it's amazing. Okay, last Divergent series book. Wait, not that one. This one, Allegiant. That's the cover. But before I start reviewing it, I want to go through something that happens. Thor finds out he's not Divergent but he is just simulation aware. He has simulation awareness. Basically, he did not display one of the Divergent traits. He only got one faction. If you read in the book 4, he just got abnegation. But he was aware that he was in a simulation, but he still got abnegation through and through. And if you read this book, it does say he's just aware of simulations. So I rest my case. Thor is not Divergent. He just knows and he's in a simulation. Bam. Come up with something against that. Now I bet even Hermione Granger would agree with my theory. Even though she's probably never read these books. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, the blurb. What if your whole world is a lie? I'm pretty sure that's not it. Suicide. I was reading this on holiday and then it just got to a bit that I knew something really bad was going to happen. I know what the bad thing happens. Someone dies, but I'm not going to say who. But I just stopped reading because I didn't think I could bear it. Also, I was in the car and I didn't want to cry in the car because I don't have tear ducts and prove that I've never really cried. I did when I was younger, of course, but now I don't because I'm old. But anyway, Allegiant. So basically, Triss and there's this group called Allegiant and they tell Triss to meet her somewhere. And they say that's this group Allegiant tell Triss and other group of Legions tell them that 7 people can get out of the city. I'm going to tell you who these 7 people are. Hold on. This is taking ages. Okay, so the people who go out of the city are Christina, Triss, Tobias, Tori, Yuria, and Peter. And Carl actually gets out too. And Caleb. They take Caleb out because he's used to being in the city. But originally it was going to be Zeke instead of Yuria, but Zeke stays to stay with Shauna. Now Tori dies trying to get out, and her brother, who is alive it turns out, finds this out and he kind of dies. Also, Thor's old initiate instructor, Amar, I think that's his name, Amar. If you read 4, you'll know all this. But his initiate instructor turns out to be alive as well, not dead. And then it turns out that Triss's mother, who is dead, comes from outside this city. I will give you the hardness of what happens in this book, but I don't want to. I feel like I'm going to spoil it. But someone designed it, someone very important. And the thing I like about this book, the one thing I like about it, apart from the cover obviously, is the fact that the chapter... What are you doing? Dad! Come on. You me, baby. You want to... Come on. The thing I like about it is that it switches between chapters. And I can't remember what I was going to say after that because my cat suddenly started attacking my curtains. Video, give it a thumbs up. I've never really done that kind of thing, but if you want to, you can. And I guess I'll see you all next month unless you follow my Instagram or Twitter, which I will put at the end of this video. Goodbye!